What's up, Nerdyverse? I'm Daddy Louie, and in this video we are taking a look at Phase 2 for Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid, so stick around. Before we get started, if you're new to our channel and you want to see more content like this, start now by hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon so you don't miss any. If you are newish to our channel, then you might not know that Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid was a huge reason why we got started when we did, as far as reviewing games and doing unboxings and stuff like that. It is one of my favorite games of 2019, and I really look forward to covering it more here in 2020. I haven't done a video about the game in a while. However, I do have some painting guides and some unboxings already on the channel for this game from previous releases. I will leave links to all of those videos in the description below for you to check them out. With the world being as crazy as it is right now, I was pleasantly surprised when this arrived on my doorstep today. Literally just opened the box, sat down to make this video because I want to make sure that this gets out to you as quickly as possible so that you guys can enjoy it the same way that I do. Now, for ease of the unboxing, I'm going to open up all the shrink wrap and all that stuff just so that you don't see me doing that on camera, but we are going to go over everything that came in this Kickstarter. You can see it's a nice little pile. It was cheaper than the original Kickstarter, but that's good because there was less content, but just as exciting. So let's get into it. So the first thing that I noticed when pulling everything out of the box was there was this red Battle Zord Zeo Ranger 5 red card that was separate from everything else in the box. So let me just focus in on this so that you can see it. Just like in the previous versions of the game, the card art is beautiful. The text on the bottom says, "Exhaust this card during any Ranger turn in battle to perform an attack with 3 dice instead of playing a card." So this is a nice little Kickstarter bonus that they threw in there, and really excited to try this guy out. So the first thing that we're going to take a look at is the Zeo Gold character pack. I believe this was a Kickstarter exclusive, which is really cool because, well, he's an awesome character, obviously. Inside the box, these are all the components that you will find. A quick reference guide just talking about what comes in the pack, as well as talking about the Zeo Gold abilities. It comes with 6 combat dice that are unique to this character. The dice aren't fundamentally any different or functionally different than the dice that's included in the core game. They're just colored for the Gold Ranger, or Zeo Gold, I should say. Then, of course, you have his ability cards, his Zord, great art on that, and then his 2 character cards, because, of course, you can play Zeo Gold as either Trey or Jason. And then, of course, you have the model himself. I back a lot of Kickstarters you saw recently, like the Ninja Turtle one that I did an unboxing for. In my opinion, the Power Ranger sculpts are superior in just about every single way to a lot of the games that I've been getting lately, especially for one-piece plastic models. Just the detail is really, really great, and I love the size compared to like some other games. And yeah, so Trey / Jason here, Zeo Gold, is a great little character pack. Alright, so the next thing we got here is Mega Goldar Deluxe. The box is significantly bigger than the Zeo Gold character pack. The art is, of course, amazing. And then you have what comes inside. You have your 6 character cards, and then you have your leader card, or your master card over here. And he works very similar to how Cyclopsis does from Phase 1. But look at how huge the model is. I'm going to lay him down here and then put my hand next to him just so that you can see how big he is. I'm even going to set the Megazord from Phase 1 next to him as well, so you can just see he is absolutely massive. I can't wait to paint him. The sword is detachable, just like the Megazords, so you can paint it separately and put it away differently for storage if you need to do that. But great model. Again, aside from the sword, this is one piece of plastic, and just crazy the amount of detail that they can get on something like that. Very, very, very excited about this guy. All right, so up next we have our Zeo Ranger Pack. Comes with Kat, Tanya, Rocky, Adam, and Tommy. Obviously, here is everything that comes inside of that pack. You have your leaflet of information, your Zords plus your Megazord, your character cards, and then all of your hero decks, and then of course the miniatures. If you are interested in looking at the cards that come in this wave, all of them have been spoiled over on the Facebook group, so if that interests you, I highly recommend you go and check that out. I'm obviously not going to go over every single card in this video just because it would make the video too long, but I do want to show you the miniatures. They look, like I said earlier, I just really love the miniatures that come for Heroes of the Grid, regardless of what set you pick up. They're just a lot of fun. The poses are great. One-piece plastic. They're pretty big. They're about 35 millimeters, maybe slightly bigger than a Primaris Marine, so they look great on the table. They're colored plastic, so if you don't want to paint them, you don't have to. But I, of course, will paint them because that's just fun for me. And if you would like to see any of these miniatures painted on our channel, just let us know in the comments section down below which ones you'd like to see, and we'll try and make some painting videos for those. And last but certainly not least, we have the Legendary Ranger Tommy Oliver pack. This pack is particularly special to me because Tommy is, of course, my favorite Ranger, and it comes with, as you can see, a lot of stuff. So we have the leaflet of information, which I'll talk about a little bit more in depth because there's a little more to this one than in the other packs. We have our Zords, a new Megazord, which is the Dragon Zord Battle Mode, which you can see there, awesome art. It also includes an evil Tommy, so a villain as well as the heroes, so you get all of his cards that you can use for him. You have the 4 character packs for the 4 versions of Tommy, plus 2 additional, a new white and a new green, that are different from the Kickstarter or the Phase 1 versions of him, and then the 4 versions of his deck, and then of course the miniatures. So we have the Red Ranger here from Turbo, that is Tommy. You have a brand new Green Ranger sculpt, so if you're keeping track, that is now 3 versions of the Green Ranger that we have, which is awesome. Then we have a new sculpt for the White Ranger, which looks really super cool. And then you have, of course, Dino Thunder Black. And then you have Evil Robot Tommy, which is an alternate sculpt for Dino Thunder Black as well. Like I said, the leaflet has a little bit of additional information because there's a brand new mode that is included with this box, which allows Tommy basically to customize his deck to include cards from all of his versions, and then he can morph in the middle of a game to a different version of himself, which is really super cool. So all of that is included in this set, and like I said, I'm really excited about this one in particular, just because Tommy is, of course, my favorite Ranger, regardless of what form that he has. So a lot of really good stuff in this pack. And that's everything that is included in the Phase 2 for Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid. They actually just announced a few weeks ago they had a pre-sale for a Ranger Allies pack. Unfortunately, I didn't get my hands on it fast enough before it came down off the site. So I don't know when I'll be covering that pack here on the channel. But like I said earlier, if you are new to the channel and you haven't seen all our other videos, I have a ton of Power Ranger videos up there right now, so go and check those out. Links will be in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Really helps us out a lot. Make sure that you share it with your family, friends, and your nerdy communities. If you have anything that you would like to see on our page, just let us know down in the comments section down below. We love reading those and love interacting with you guys. If you have anything you want featured on our page, then you can hit us up on one of our social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, at Circle of Nerds. Also, don't forget that we have a podcast that comes out every Tuesday called The Cosmic Disaster Show. You can find that right here on YouTube or anywhere that you enjoy listening to podcasts. And for an extra bit of love and affection towards the Circle of Nerds, make sure to check us out over on Patreon at patreon.com/circleofnerds. Anyway, guys, that's all from me. I will see you in the next video.